Saan? Wala akong nakikita. Yun. Dumitaw din. Check, check, check. Saan? Wala akong nakikita. Yun. Dumitaw din. Check, check, check. Saan? Wala akong nakikita. Alright. Paano ba to i-share? Wait lang ha. Hi. Okay, paano to i-share? Ayan, share. Copy link. Yo. Ng mga students ko. Let us have English 10 na yan. Paste. Yan, okay. Share din natin sa sino ba to? Mayon. Share it to Sierra Madre and Taal. Okay, let's see. Yun, Samantha mo yan. Ay, ba't nandito ka? Samantha, why are you here? This is supposed to be for my students right now. Okay. Gusto ko lang ma-confirm if I am audible. Kung naririnig ako, then I'll start the lesson na. Hi, Kisha Abilidor. Hello. Nag-notif po. Oh, so naririnig niyo ako? Okay? Naririnig naman ako. Yan. Nag-notif po. Yan, okay. Hindi ko alam kung ilan yung viewers. 10. 10 viewers. Sige. Hello, Gian. Naririnig ako, no? Paki-confirm lang sa comments if I am audible, if you can hear me. Then, if it's confirmed, hindi na tayo maghihintay ng viewers, we will start the lesson na. Okay po. Hi, hello, hello. Ni Princess Colliados, hi, good morning. Naririnig ba ako? Naririnig? Pakisagot lang yung question. Naririnig ba ako? Kailangan ko lang ma-confirm kung naririnig ako. If you can hear me, I will start. Hi, Jerickson. Good morning. $18 viewers. Pa-confirm lang po. Ayan. Eileen. Yes po. Yes po. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Yes po. Yes po, sir. Okay. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, grade 10. I created this live stream for everyone para maipagpatuloy natin our studies because we are being left behind because of the situations in our school, the different different programs in our school, and also ngayon may bagyo pa. So it's been 2 days that we have the typhoon. So medyo madedelay na talaga tayo. And this is an alternative delivery mode of learning. So live stream na lang muna tayo because I want this to be recorded and saved in my channel on YouTube para pwedeng balikan ng mga classmates nyo. Ano dapat to eh? Unlisted. Kaya lang hindi ko na-click na i-public ko. So lahat ng subscribers ko posibleng makapanood dito and my previous students. So let's begin. So our lesson for today is comparing and contrasting the contents of the viewed material. So that's why hello to the live viewers and later hello to the unlive unlive to the not live viewers, no? And for our live viewers, ano magstay kayo hanggang mamaya and please comment if I'm going to ask something, please comment your answers on the comment section para maging interactive yung ating klase for today. Okay. Sorry, may sipon si sir. Okay, let's begin comparing and contrasting the contents of the viewed materials. So, first, let us have this simple review. This is word hunt. So, in this word hunt, we can find the 5 parts of a plot. Can you see? Can you find the 5 parts of a plot here? Sige. Let's have highlighter pen. Highlighter. Yan. Yellow. I'm waiting for your comments, ha? You have the 5 parts of a plot here. You know what? I can't find them. Comments, guys. Resolution. Okay, Micah found resolution. Aileen, where's the resolution? Uh-huh. You have the exposition. Okay. Exposition, resolution. We have the exposition. Can I find the exposition? Wait, let me find exposition and resolution. Where is it? There, we have the exposition. Okay. Now we have the let's look for resolution. Rising action. We have rising action here. This one, okay. We have the... How about the falling action? Have you seen the falling action? Climax, exposition. We have climax. Where's climax? I can't see climax. There you go. Climax. There. Okay. We have resolution. Where's the resolution? I can't find resolution here. Resolution. Climax. Falling action. Have you seen falling action? This one is falling action. Okay. Sure, I just can't find the resolution. Where is it? Resolution. Resolution. Where is that resolution? There you go. Resolution. Okay. Tatakpan pala kasi. Resolution. Yes, Joshua. Thanks, Joshua. Okay. So we have found 5: exposition, the rising action, climax, falling action, and resolution. But aside from those words, the parts of a plot, do you see any other words that is that has something to do with comparing and contrasting? Can you see other words with comparing and contrasting, like looking for similarities and differences? Can you find other words that has something to do with comparing and contrasting, like looking for similarities and differences? What are those words? Further? You found the word further? Don't you think it's furthermore? Similar? Yes, we have the word similar here. Similar. This one is further. It's furthermore. Okay? Furthermore. Similar. Ano pa? Further, similar. Anything else? As well as. Good. As well as. Princess, as well as. That's good. Can you see any other? Otherwise. Otherwise. Good. Otherwise. Okay, that's great. Alicia, otherwise. Meron pa? Yes, Gian, we're done with rising action. Okay, so those are words. Okay, I'll change the color of that. Let's have red. Red for the word similar, the word otherwise, the word as well as, the word furthermore. Yan. So these words that are marked in yellow, these are the elements or the parts of a plot. And these words that are marked in are words that we can use to compare and contrast things. So since you have found these words, it seems that you know how to compare and contrast things. Okay, so I think we may move on. How to remove this? Okay, next question. Do you tend to compare? Do you tend to compare? Yes or no? Most people tend to compare. They are comparing themselves to other people. They are comparing their mom with their dad. They are comparing two of their, siblings and something like that. So how often do you compare? Do you compare every day? Do you compare from time to time? Do you compare, 24 times a day? You've been comparing one every hour. You've been comparing things. Now, so we people tend to compare, and we actually tend to compare most of the time. No, most of the time. Is that normal? Yes, it's normal. If we compare most of the things, a lot of things, it's fine to compare. No, so kailan nagiging bad ang comparing? So later we will talk about that. Okay, so let's compare this first. Let's compare the male and the female. What do you think are the differences between a male and a female? Now, on the comment section, please give me things that only men can do. Things that only men can do. Or maybe jobs that only men can do? Sige, I'll wait for your comments. Think of things that only male can do. How are these people different or similar? Sige po, let's see your comments. Okay, I'll wait for your comments po ah. Things that only men can do. Or isabay na natin, things that only women can do. What are the things that only women can do? Just indicate on your answer if you're answering for men or you're answering for women. You're commenting for men or for women. Yes, wala ko comment ah. Okay, don't you know anything, any differences between a male and a female aside from their gender, aside from the way the orientation of themselves when they were born, aside from that, what's the difference? Mga na Please comment in English. Please comment. Manganak is give birth. Yes, thank you, Alexis. Is to give birth? Yes. That's for female, right? We all know that. That giving birth is for female. Any other? Okay. I don't know if the connection is super delay or what, but no one is commenting or no one is commenting lang ba or mabagal ang internet ni sir? Let's move on. Maybe some differences of the male and the female. So a male can be a father and the female can be a mother. No, female can, female can give birth while male can't. And also for male, they are doing, heavy heavy jobs. Although female can do that, but most of those heavy tasks are for the male. Okay, and so there are really differences between male and female. And you know what? Before during the previous times, uh, ang nagtatrabaho lang are males. No, it's very rare na ang nagtatrabaho is the female, the mother for the. Oh, thank you for. Ano ba yan, Alexis? Circumcised. English nga tayo dito eh. English. Okay. Okay, so those are the differences between the male and the female. Okay, let's move on. Okay, try to spot the differences. Try to spot 5 differences from this picture. Yan, meron tayong 15 viewers. Naubos yung viewers natin ah. Try to differentiate this 2 pictures. What are the differences? Do you see any differences between the 2 pictures? The ball. Kriva. Who's Kriva? Ball. Okay, good. So this ball. So this ball, no? This ball compared to this ball. So they're different. Color of the curtain. Yes, we have the purple curtain here. We have the red curtain here. Okay, we have two already. It doesn't have one leg. It doesn't have one leg. Okay, so we have one leg here, and here wala siyang leg, no? Then, yung typo sa leeg, kriva, yung type sa leeg. This one. So, this tie, and this. Okay. So, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 differences. Another one. Yung dahon po na nakalawit. Very good si Kriva, ha? Very, very observant si Kriva. Who's Kriva, by the way? Can you tell me your name, Kriva? And please give your comments in English, please. Comment the dahon daw, this one, the leaf. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. We already got 5 differences of the picture. So it means that you can actually see you can actually compare two pictures and find the differences and similarities of those pictures. So those are the skills that you need. That's the skill that you need to compare and contrast things. Okay, so these are pictures. We have been comparing pictures here, the picture of the female and the male, and this one, the picture of the dog, with another picture that have intent. So Kriva is Kimberly. Okay, Kimberly Francisco from Mayon. Is that correct? Okay. So next, let us have these. Do you know what tree is this? Do you know what tree is this, people? You're familiar with this tree? Just give me the name of this tree if you're familiar. And I don't think most of us are familiar with this tree. It looks like a mango tree, but it's not. It's not a mango tree. Yes, that's why I told you that, Alexis. It's not a mango tree. It looks like a mango tree, but it's not. Yes, based on the picture, it looks like a mango tree. Yes, all of you are saying it's mango tree. Alexis, you don't know the English term for manga. It's mango. Yes, mango tree. Okay, so this is, it looks like a mango tree, but it's not a mango tree. It's actually a Molave tree. And not all of us are familiar with the, no, not all of us are familiar with the Molave tree. Actually, I don't know if I have seen one in my life ever, but Molave tree is very common in the Philippines and in the Southeast Asian countries. We have the Molave tree here in the Philippines. I just don't know if I have seen a Molave tree before. I can't recall. Okay, so the characteristics of a Molave tree is, it's wide. It looks like a mango tree, but it's not. And it has a strong branches, strong trunk. It has the wood of the Molave tree is being used for doors and door jambs, no? Because it's sturdy, no? Matibay ang ating Molave tree. Okay. So now we're going to read a poetry. The title is Like the Molave Tree by Rafael Zulueta de Costa. Okay, so we're going to read this. Then afterwards, we're going to have a comparison between the Molave tree and something. Okay, we're going to compare them. Okay, let me read this one. Let me read this one using my medyo announcer voice. Let me try. Like the Molave by Rafael Zulueta de Coste. Not yet, Rizal. Not yet. Sleep, not in peace. There are 1,000 waters to be spanned. There are 1,000 mountains to be crossed. There are 1,000 crosses to be borne. Our shoulders are not strong. Our sinews are grown flaccid with dependence, smug with ease. Under another swing, rest not in peace. Not yet, Rizal, not yet. The land has need of young blood, and what younger than your own, forever spilled in the great name of freedom. Forever oblate on the altar of the free. Not you alone, Rizal, O souls, and spirit of the martyred brave, arise. Arise and score the land, shed once again your willing blood. Infuse the vibrant red into our thin anemic veins, until we pick up your Promethean tools and strong, out of the deathless matrix of your fate, in us, and on the silent cliffs of freedom, we carve, for all time, your marmoral dream, until our people, seeing, are become like the Molaves. Poem. Okay? So I want you to take screenshot of this. And the second page, take a screenshot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2. Parang live selling eh, no? Take a screenshot. Okay? So you can read it later and meditate on the meaning of this later on. Okay? But right now, we're going to look at the differences and similarities of the Molave tree. What are the differences and similarities of Filipinos and the Molave tree? What diagram can we use to compare and contrast them? Comments, please. What are the differences? Later, don't answer that yet. Please answer the question. What diagram can we use to compare and contrast them? The Filipinos and the Molave tree. What diagram can we use? Okay, let's wait for their answers. Yan na, naglalabasan ng mga comments. We have Venn diagram, Venn diagram, Venn diagram, Venn diagram. Okay, good, very good. So for comparing and contrasting, we should use the Venn diagram. Okay, so what are the components of a Venn diagram? How can you make a Venn diagram? How to make a Venn diagram? Yes, yes, yes. The Steen Venn diagram. The Steen? Two overlapping circles. That's very good, Alexis. We are going to use two overlapping circles like this. Ayan. So we have two overlapping circles, two overlapping large circles. We have the red circle and the blue circles. Then when they overlap at the middle, it became violet or purple. So we can identify the difference between the two circles. Okay, qualities of the persona. What do you think are the qualities of a person? That's based on the poetry. Or based on yourself, what can you say about a person? What do you think are the qualities of a person that the Molave tree doesn't have? Sige, waiting for your comments. We have 25 viewers as of now. Out of 100, more than 100 grade 10 students, we have 25 live viewers right now. Mm. Can talk? Okay, good. Keisha. That's good, Keisha. Yun lang. Can talk. So people can talk. Molavitri cannot. What else? I'm waiting. Ability to think? Yes, that's correct. It's good. Person have the ability to think, while qualities of the Molavitri they don't have. Okay. How about the Molavitri? Can walk. Yes, Micah, thank you. Can walk. The Molavitri can't walk. How about the Molavitri? What are the qualities of a tree of the Molavitri? What can you say about the qualities of a Molavitri that the person or humans don't have? Okay, I'm waiting. So Keisha said a person can talk, no? Alicia said people or human can think, and Micah said that human can walk. Humans can walk. How about the qualities of the Molavitri? What do you think? The qualities of the Molavitri that humans don't have. Sige po. Okay? Sige, I'll wait. I'll wait for your comments. I hope you're taking screenshots now and message it or send it to RGC for your attendance today. We have 19 viewers right now. Please take screenshots while you are watching this live stream and then send it to RGC for your attendance. Okay, so I think this is a connection problem because I don't see your comments here. Maybe it's super delay. Okay, so the qualities of the Molavitri, so the difference between they cannot talk, they do not have ability to think, just like the the counterpart of what you already have said. The Molavitri doesn't talk, the Molavitri doesn't walk, they do not think. And one good quality of the Molavitri is it can last up to 100 years or more. Okay? It can last for 100 years or more, but humans can't. Okay. So humans can only stay for 100. The oldest person I think was 120 or something like that. Okay. But not like the Molavitri, but the Molavitri can last up to 100 years or more, or even 200, or I think 500 years. Not only the Molavitri, but most of the trees can outlive the humans, no? Mas matagal ang buhay ng puno kaysa sa tao. Okay? So those are the qualities of the Molavitri. So what are their similar qualities? So based on the poetry that we have read, the qualities of the Molave tree, the first one, they are both resilient, no? They are both resilient. They are both strong. Okay? We can say that the Molave tree is strong because it doesn't bend easily. It doesn't, it doesn't fall easily to the storms. And just like people, we don't fall through the storms easily. No? Mapabagsak man tayo ng bagyo, talagang sobrang hirap siguro nung bagyo. But we are strong. We are resilient. The Filipinos are very resilient, just like the Molave tree. So, that's the difference. And they're both alive. Yes, correct, Keisha. That's correct. So, they are both alive. So, that's the difference and the similarities of the Molave tree and humans. Okay, let's move on. So, what do you usually consider when you compare and contrast ideas or things? So, we have already mentioned that when we are comparing and contrasting ideas or things, we are looking for the similarities and differences of ideas. Okay, so we are looking for, just like what we did with the Venn diagram, we look for the similarities first, or the differences first, for the left circle and the right circle. Then that's the middle of that, we have their similarities. So that's what you consider when you are comparing and contrasting. So under here, if your answer is the similarity and differences of ideas, you are on the right track. Okay, so what is comparison and contrast? So I know that you have already grasped the informations on this one, but let me just reiterate this. Similarities or resemblances. Okay, pagkakahalintulad. Okay, so compare is we are looking for resemblances or similarities, while contrast expresses the intention of differentiating between two objects or more. So we are looking for the differences. So, sir, yung compare po, differences din. They are looking for differences. For compare, we are looking for differences as well as the similarities, the resemblances. Okay? But on contrast, we are looking for differentiating, and it throws more light on differences than similarities. So when we say contrast, we are only looking for differences but not on similarities. Okay? Sorry, baka ano din yung internet ko, kaya malag sa inyo. Just bear with me, people. So, it throws more light. So, remember that, compare is for similarities, while contrast is for differences. Compare is looking for differences as well, but for contrast, they are only looking for differences, but not with similarities. Okay? Compare is equal to similarities and differences. Contrast is equal to differences, but not with similarities. Okay? That's understood, I guess. Let's move on. So when writing an essay, for example, usually comparison and contrast became popular. As a consumer, we compare and contrast the products inside the market. So when we are buying something, we tend to compare. And you know what? Nowadays, for example, you go to the supermarket or you go to the department store and you have seen a bag, for example, a Hawk bag, and the price of the Hawk bag is, let's say, 500 pesos. And then you look at Shopee or Lazada. Then you look for the same bag. Then the price is much cheaper online than in the department store. So you tend to compare, no? By that way, you are comparing the products. But the problem is, baka mura yung sa online, baka kaya mura is, baka fake siya. Yung nasa supermarket or department store naman is the original ones. Okay? And sometimes, nakabili ka sa online. Nakabili ka na. Tapos nakita mo sa mall, meron. So, what do? You compare yung nabili mo, and then the one in the mall, you tend to compare them. Okay? And also, you are comparing different brands. For example, you want to buy suka. No? You want to buy suka. So, you're comparing the Aling Konching suka and the Dato Puti suka. Which one is better? So, you're comparing that. So, meaning, if we tend to compare things like that, So that's part of our day-to-day dealings. So we always compare things. No? We always compare things, even groceries, everything. We tend to compare them. But, so one should be careful in expressing these ideas. We should always be careful in expressing our ideas of comparison. Why? Because it might hurt or lighten the feelings of others. It might hurt them or lighten their feelings. So if you compare them, you might hurt them. So that's very easy to understand, no? Masasaktan sila when we try to compare them with the person that's better than them. Or lighten, so this is what we call the lumalaking ulo. If we try to compare them at sinabi natin sa kanila, you know what? You're better than them. You're better than him. Mas magaling ka kaysa sa kanya. So, we tend to lighten their feelings. At ang naging effect for them is lumalaki yung kanilang ulo. And that's also a bad or negative effect of comparing. So, just compare things that needed to be compared. Do not compare people and just, we may talk about other people, but let's talk about the good things about them and not the bad things about people. That would be better. Okay, next, study these pictures from the poem Like the Molave. Why is the Filipino compared to a Molave tree? So, Filipinos are compared to a Molave tree because the Filipinos are very resilient. Although they are just lotless, they are just farming, something like that. No, napapagod sila, nayumuyuko sila, but they still are strong. No, they still do that in their day-to-day lives. Just like today, may bagyo. No, maraming palay ang nalubog during that. Pero hindi sila mawawalan ng pag-asa. They won't lose hope dahil lang sa bagyo. No? Just like the Molave tree, very strong. Kapag malakas ang bagyo, yuyuko, and then tatayo ulit siya. No? Hindi siya madaling mahugot yung ugat niya. Hindi siya madaling matanggal. That's why the Filipinos are being compared to Molave tree. Okay, examples of comparison. In addition to the assistance provided by the government to the victims of Taal eruption, private sectors also do their share. Both Miss Santos and Miss Cruz prepared their children for the opening of classes this August. Okay, for comparison, can you please comment down what words on the first, for example, this one, on number 1, what words or phrases made it comparison? Sige, nakita nyo na kanina yan sa word hunt eh. Or I know that you can identify words that are being used to compare and contrast things. So, on the first one, this one, the number 1 example in comparison, what do you think is the word or phrase that is used to make it comparison? Also, okay, also. That's correct. How about number 2? Aileen, that's correct. Also. How about number 2? Number 2, Alicia, both. Yeah, that's correct. So, comparison. So, they have been compared for the number 1. What have been compared to number 1? What are the things that being compared? Kasi when we say compared, comparison, we have 2. Diba? We always have 2 eh. So, what things are being compared in number 1? Okay, please comment. Yes, Lian, Janine, both. Princess, both. Micah, both. Baby Jane, both. Okay. Kriva, both. Okay. Thank you, napaka-active nyo talaga. Aileen, government and private sectors. That's correct. Mabilis mag-comment to si Aileen, ha? Government and private sectors. Okay, so that the two things that are being compared are the government and the private sectors. How about number 2? Mabilis yata ang internet ni Aileen kaya nakapag-comment siya agad eh. How about number 2? What are the two things that are being compared? Sige. Government and private sector, Celicia, Alexis, Micah, and Kriva. Kriva is Kimberly nga pala. Thank you. Okay, Aileen talaga. Talagang si Aileen. Mabilis talaga mag-comment, no? Miss Santos and Miss Cruz. That's correct. So, for number 2, the two things that are being compared are Miss Santos and Miss Cruz. Yan. Thank you so much for your answers. Tinatype po niya agad. Bago pa ako magtanong, nakatype na, no? Si-send na lang niya. Magaling. Okay. Next, let's move on with contrast. Okay, so for contrast, the first one, although his father is a known businessman, Carlo is treated as an ordinary employee of their company in Manila. Number 2, under such conditions of the agricultural land, the soil nevertheless produces crops of rice from 300 to 400 sacks. Okay, for number 1 and number 2, for number 1, what is the word? What is the word that's being used, word or phrase that's being used to show contrast for number 1? Okay? Comments, please. Matatapos na tayo. What is the word on number 1 that is being used to show contrast? Okay, Alicia. Nauna si Alicia ngayon. Although. For number 1, we have although. Yan. How about number 2? Si Alexis naman, nag-aapura. Number 1 pa lang eh. Number 2. Yan, nagpahuli na si Aileen mag-comment. Okay, Micah, we have nevertheless for number 2. So that's nevertheless. That's read as nevertheless. When I was in high school, I said it's nevertheless, but it's wrong. It's never. Okay, nevertheless. Okay, so now for contrast, what are the two things that are being contrasted on number 1? Yes, nevertheless for number 2. Number 1 is although. Now, what are the two things that are being contrasted on number 1? Number 1 muna ha. Number 1 lang. Things that are being contrasted on number 1. Okay, what are the two things that were differentiated on number 1? Lag. Saglit lang naman yun, lag, princess. Okay, again, I repeat the question. What are the things that are being differentiated in number 1? Things that are differentiated in number 1? Carlo. Ordinary employee. Okay? What can you say about Carlo? Who is Carlo? Carlo is what? Aileen. Your answer is correct, no? Carlo, ordinary employee. But who is Carlo? Businessman. Is Carlo the businessman? Okay, businessman, his father and Carlo. His father and Carlo. Okay, so the two things that are being contrasted here is Carlo as the son of businessman. No? So, Carlo is the son of businessman. Okay? Son of businessman. Hindi siya yung mismong businessman. Carlo is the son of businessman, but the contrast of that is he's being treated as ordinary employee. Kahit siya yung anak nung may-ari ng company, he is treated as ordinary employee. So that shows contrast. Okay? That shows contrast kasi you are the boss. You're the son of the boss, 'di ba? You're the son of the boss, but you're treated as ordinary employee. So that's the contrast on that. How about number 2? How about number 2? Thank you for your comments. Number 2. What two things are being contrasted in number 2? Sige po, comment lang. Mark Anthony Molinyawe, businessman and ordinary. That's quite correct. No? Medyo kinulang lang, but that's quite correct. Businessman and ordinary employee. Number 2. What are the things that are being compared on number 2? Pag ganyan matagal yung nagko-comment, ibig sabihin wala nagko-comment. Sige, let's do it like this. I'll give the answer na. No? So, such conditions, under such conditions, we are talking about maybe the conditions are bad or not good conditions. So, bad niya, no? But we are talking about the bad conditions of the soil, no? We're talking about the bad condition of the soil, but nevertheless, it produces crops from 300 to 400 sacks. So, although it has not good condition, it still produces crops. So that's the contrast. Okay? So if you can actually look, people, for contrast, they are different. For example, this one, businessman Carlo, ordinary employee. So magkaiba sila. They are going on different paths. And on number 2, under such conditions or bad conditions, it still produces crops. So under such condition, it's a negative condition. But this one produces crops. This is a positive condition. That's why it's contrast. Okay? So you have to remember that when we are talking about contrast, dapat salungat sila. That's contrast. Okay? They are opposite. Unlike with the compare, they are being we are looking for the similarities, yung pagkakahalintulad nila. But for contrast, it should be the other way around, the opposite. No? Yung pinagkaiba ng dalawang bagay. Okay? So that's compare and contrast. So more keywords for comparing and contrasting. So yung mga keywords na nahanap ninyo before for comparing and contrasting. So we have also, as well as, right here, as well as, both. Yan. Comparatively, in the same way, in addition, just as, like, most important, similarly, the same as, and to. The word to, even the word to is comparison. So for contrast, we have yan, although, besides, but, yan. Compared with, conversely, differ, even though, furthermore, however, in contrast to, instead, less than, and more than. So we are looking for contrast here. And this one is for comparison. Okay, do you have any questions? So I don't think you have any questions right here, people. Let's just have this activity first. Let's see if you can remember before we end. No? Agree or disagree. Determine whether you agree or disagree with each statement below. Just write your answer on the comment section if you agree or disagree. This is the same with true or false, but you just answer agree or disagree. Okay. Agree or disagree. Comparison means examining the qualities with a view to discover resemblances or differences. Do you agree or disagree? Do you agree or disagree with this one? Write your answers on the comment. Yan, mulan na. Mulan din ba sa inyo? Yan, so the comments are now coming. Agree or disagree? Comparison means examining the qualities with a view to discover resemblances or differences. Agree or disagree? Agree. Okay, the answer is agree. You are correct. Very good. Next. Compare and contrast are text structure or pattern which are organized to point similarities and differences of two or more ideas. Do you agree or disagree? Can you write the number before you comment? Kasi nalilito ako kung number 1 pa ba yung sinasagot nyo or number 2 na. So before answering number 2, lagay nyo muna number 2 and then your answer. Like that. Yan, John Leonard. Okay, Princess Goliathos, number 2, agree. 2, agree. Alexis, agree. Roslyn, agree. Baby Jane, agree. Aileen, agree. Ian Charles Tua, agree. Jade Ann, agree. Okay, Lian, agree. Mark Anthony, agree. Micah, agree. Kriva, agree. Ian, Tua, 2. Gian Ocampo, agree. Alicia, agree. Dustin, agree. Nestle, agree. Jody, agree. Jacqueline, agree. Andrea, agree. Mark Anthony, agree. Crystal, agree. Ian Charles, agree. Lian Janine, agree. Rose Marie Santos. Wala pang 3. Lian Janine Carpio. Okay, the correct answer is agree. Yan. Rosemary Santos. 2, agree. Next, let's move on. Number 3. Contrast throws more light on differences than similarities. Contrast throws more light on differences than similarities. Do you agree or disagree? Number 3. What's your answer on number 3? Princess, 3, agree. Alexis, 3. What's your answer? Baby Jane, 3, agree. Agree na iwan. Okay. Gian, agree. Andrea, agree. Aileen, agree. Roslyn, agree. Kriva, agree. Kimberly pala yun. Sige na nga. Lagi Kriva kasi nakalagay eh. Micah, agree. Sige, waiting for your comments. Alicia, 2, agree. Nawala 3 na po tayo, Alicia. 3 na. Jade Ann, agree. Ian, agree. Lian, agree. Jacqueline, agree. Mark Anthony, agree. Dustin, agree. Jody, agree. Nestle, agree. Okay, Alicia, agree. Crystal. Number 2 pa si Crystal, agree. Okay, thank you for your answers, everyone. The answer for number 3 is agree. That's correct. Next, number 4. Compare and contrast can be used as nouns and adverbs. Compare and contrast can be used as nouns and adverbs. Do you agree or disagree? This is number 4. Number 4, do you agree or disagree? Compare and contrast can be used as nouns and adverbs. Agree or disagree? Kawawa yung manonood ng replay nito kasi isang oras. Panoorin niya isang oras. Ito talaga matanda lang sa live eh. Okay, Aileen, number 4. Disagree. Crystal, agree. Micah, disagree. Rosemary, disagree. Roslyn, disagree. Kariwa, disagree. Princess, disagree. Baby Jane, disagree. Alexis, disagree. Why? Why do you disagree? Sige, bakit disagree? Leonard, agree si Leonard. Oh. Si Andrea, disagree. Alicia, disagree. Ian, disagree. Mark Anthony, disagree. Lian, disagree. John Leonard, disagree. Jody, disagree. Nestle, disagree. Jay, disagree. Dustin, disagree. Why? Why disagree? What is wrong with the statement? Compare and contrast can be used as nouns and adverbs. Why disagree? Okay, the correct answer is disagree. But why? Why disagree? What is wrong with the statement? Anyone? Sige po. Comment, comment. Waiting, waiting. Because compare and contrast does not use nouns and adverbs. Okay. Can be used. Ano kay? Compare and contrast can be used. So, ibig sabihin, pwede siyang gamitin. Okay? But nice try. What is wrong? Compare and contrast can be used as nouns and adverbs. Ba't mo binura, Roslyn? What about adverb, princess? What about adverb? Adverb lang nilagay mo eh. Adverb. I just need some explanation. But let's not waste any more time. So, tama si princess. The something is wrong with the sentence, the word adverb. Now, it should be verb. Hindi dapat siya adverb. It should be verb. Okay? So, compare and contrast can be used as nouns and verbs. Yan, got the S. Yan siya na pangit sulat. Mouse kasi gamit ko dyan. Okay, nouns and verbs. Okay, let's move on with number 5. Last one. To contrast is to show similarities. Yes, correct, Micah. Verb dapat. To contrast is to show similarities. Agree or disagree? Sorry, lag. Sorry sa lag. To contrast is to show similarities. Agree or disagree? Five, disagree. Alexis disagree. Aileen disagree. Baby Jane disagree. Alicia disagree. Princess disagree. Micah disagree. Shane. Rosemary disagree. Krista disagree. Gian disagree. Roslyn disagree. Andrea disagree. Jody disagree. Shane. Natalie disagree. Dustin disagree. The correct answer is Ian Charles disagree. Okay, the correct answer is disagree. Now, why? Why is it disagree? Nestle disagree. Jade Ann disagree. Why disagree? What's wrong with the sentence? With the statement. What is wrong with the statement? Similarities. What about similarities? So this is something wrong. So ito yung mali, no? Similarities. Ano dapat ilagay? Okay, Alicia, it should be differences. Correct. Wait lang ha, bigyan nyo akong time para isulat ang differences using my mouse. Yeah. Differences dapat siya. Okay, so the similarities because contrast, we're doing contrast to show differences and not similarities. Okay, that is correct. Okay, it seems that all of you have understood our lesson for today, the compare and contrasting. So to end this lesson, let us have this agreement. Sorry. Agreement. Screenshot nyo na lang. Agreement, the title of this agreement is comparison and contrast. But before that, do you have any questions, people? Just thumbs up pagka, paano ba dapat? If you have questions, write your questions. If you don't have questions, thumbs down. Ganyan, thumbs down. Ibig sabihin, wala kayong question. Thumbs down. If you don't have questions, thumbs down muna. Okay? Sorry. Aileen and Shane. Thumbs down. If you have no questions, thumbs down dapat. Yes, Alexis, I know. Online naman to eh. Grabe ka naman. Pati ba naman sa online? Pati ba naman sa online, ganyan tayo. Yan, okay. Yan, thumbs down if you don't have questions. Okay, so take a screenshot of this page for your agreement, comparison, or contrast. No? Kung tayo po ay may pasok bukas, so we will check this agreement. No? Then, kapag walang pasok ulit tomorrow, edi, we will check pa rin. No? Online pa rin tayo. Okay, so I will arrange another online class or streaming like this tomorrow kung wala pa ring pasok. Okay, adjust ko lang yung picture ko. Yung video ko bago nyo screenshot. Are you done with the screenshot? Are you done? So kung nakapag-screenshot na kayo, mag-thumbs up na lang para alam ko. Then we will end this stream. Huwag muna kasi kayo mangaroling, maulan eh. Ganun ba yan? What comes after will in number 5 po? May question si Kriva. Number 5, to contrast is to show similarities. To contrast is to show differences. Yun. Ito ba? Number 5. Yan. Yan na. Screenshot nyo na. Hindi na nakatakip ang ulo ko. Yan. Kriva. Check mo na lang. Screenshot mo ulit. Nakatakip kasi ulo ko kanina eh. Okay? Kung nakapag-screenshot na, please thumbs up. Para alam natin kung pwede na nating tapusin. Okay. Okay, thank you so much everyone. Maraming salamat sa pag-attend nyo sa ating klase, online streaming. And for those who were not able to attend this, okay naman yung nandito kanina, pero naputol. So, magiging recorded naman itong video na to. So, pwede nyong balikan. Kung meron kayong question on answering this, pwede nyong balikan. Okay? So, pwede nyo balikan tong video na to and I'll be uploading this on my YouTube channel. Okay. So, Alam niyo na gagawin sa agreement, no? So, you're just going to draw a happy face kapag comparison and sad face if it shows contrast. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Masasaktan lang pag binalikan. We. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Thank you so much. Bye. Send niyo yung link ng video na to dun sa mga hindi naka-attend ngayon, hindi nakapanood ng live, ha? Okay? Thank you. Bye. Bye. Bye.